For Honor takes place in a world where there's a huge what-if war between the knights, vikings, and samurai. Separated by both time and geographic location, these factions have never fought each other in the real world, but now you can compete as them in 1v1, 2v2, and multiple variations of 4v4. When a player first starts playing the game, they choose a faction to fight for, and after every multiplayer battle versus players or AI, they can choose how their assets are used in the war, whether it be to attack or defend. There are 12 heroes at the moment you can choose, 4 for each faction, with 6 more that have been announced that are on the way. The faction you choose doesn't limit you to which hero you can use, and the overall faction war is really just something on the side that you can get rewards from at the end of each 2-week round and 10-week season. The main selling point of this game is the combat system. It's very similar to Mount & Blade and is often described as a fighting game. It may not look like your traditional fighting game like Street Fighter, DOA, or Mortal Kombat, but you do have to learn how to block, counter, and chain attacks like one. You can choose from 3 different stances to attack from, and you can block by matching your stance with your enemy's stance while they are attacking. Changing stances is easily done by moving your mouse in that direction or using the right stick on a controller. Throw in the guard breaks, interrupting guard breaks, parries, throws, charges, dodges, deflects, bleeds, poisons, unblockables, unique hero skills, and the occasional 2v1s, and the battlefield becomes a huge chess game, as there are numerous pauses where both players try and calculate what their opponent is going to do next. Even when you aren't facing a player, the AI does well at mimicking one. The AI will taunt you, bait you to throw you off ledges or into other environmental hazards. They might attempt to run when their health is low. They might try to hold out and call for help, and they will use all the advanced player tactics like feinting attacks and chaining combos. The AI is impressive, and a lot of people think so as well. They aren't a joke, and if one of the players of the enemy team leaves and is replaced by a level 3 bot, don't expect an easy win. Level 2 bots are on par with the average player, but only a few people can defeat a level 3 bot consistently. There is a story mode in the game. While not the reason most people purchase this game for, it is pretty decent. The campaign includes 2-player co-op, which greatly increases the appeal for it, but there are times in the story where having 2 players don't make sense, like when both players are forced to play as the same person. The first of the 3 chapters of the story also serve as a tutorial that I found a bit annoying, mostly because there's already a tutorial when you first start the game, and there's an advanced tutorial that you can access from the main menu. You can't skip the tutorial prompts in the story, so it discourages me from replaying chapter 1. You don't get any multiplayer progression from the story mode. All that the story mode will do as far as multiplayer will unlock cosmetics like symbols and ornaments. Character customization isn't too in-depth. You can really only choose your gender for some heroes, but armor customization is definitely there, being able to change out gear to change the look visually or change the symbols or colors on the various pieces of armor. Right now, there are a lot of people complaining about the P2P and the microtransactions, and I feel like a lot of it is unwarranted. The P2P architecture in For Honor is different from what we've seen in other games. In a nutshell, everyone in For Honor essentially acts as the host. There is a single host that invites everyone to the game, but as far as the data being transferred within a match, all players send packets of what they are doing to everyone, instead of just sending and receiving data from the host. The client also doesn't need a response from the other players, removing the possibility of a quote-unquote host having an advantage. This is a different kind of P2P, and I think people should give it a chance. As far as microtransactions, yes, you can unlock all the skills and get gear using real currency, but you'll unlock the skills for a single character rather quickly anyway, and player skill and class in this game outweigh gear. In the competitive game modes, gear stats and skills are turned off. For Honor is a good game. I remember only a few months ago falling asleep watching gameplay videos because the combat seemed so slow. It wasn't until someone invited me to the closed beta that I realized that when you're facing someone in the game, there's so much that goes on in your head. Is he going to guard break? Is he going to feint? Am I near a ledge? Will he charge? Should I charge? Should I dodge? Should I parry? Or should I block? There are definitely a lot of tense and epic moments. For Honor made me realize another thing. The Ubisoft development teams have been doing really well lately. Watch Dogs 2 was good, Steep was a long time coming, Rainbow Six Siege was a good game, The Division Survival expansion was great, For Honor is good, and the beta for the upcoming Ghost Recon was good. My hope is that they'll bring the Assassin's Creed series back to its former glory. Anyway, no matter what kind of genre you're into, I can easily recommend that you give For Honor a chance if you have the money. My name is Phunky, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.